By Crumb, today we're diving back into Conan. We are talking the short story, The Devil in Iron by Robert E. Howard, who is putting some of the best sword and sorcery ever written to paper. Let's dive right in. So I don't know if you could tell from the opening, but this is one of my favorite Conan tales yet. Wow, this thing was a banger. From the collection, The Coming of Conan the Cimmerian by Robert E. Howard, this was published in 1934. The Devil in Iron is a fantastic story. I really need to learn a new word besides fantastic. But the summary of this is Conan finds himself embroiled in kind of a deadly game of survival on a mysterious island known as Jaipur. A deceitful nobleman named Aga, and I believe his name is pronounced Jehungir Aga, lures Conan into a trap involving this beautiful and cunning Octavia, a slave who is used as bait. However, the trap backfires because the ancient demon Kostra Kel has been awakened and has been resurrected, and the once deserted ruins of Jaipur are now becoming a nightmarish battleground, and Conan must face the demon, survive the labyrinth of intrigue, and outwit his foes to escape alive. And so, kind of a rapid fire of why I like this thing. You have ancient mysteries revived. I mean, the Kostra Kel character, you have one epic kind of boss with this whole thing, and I thought that was really cool. It has the restoration of this mysterious kind of island and how Aga tries to lure Conan to this away from the other tribes that he is visiting. It's just kind of gets you kind of a mystery intrigue. I really enjoyed that. The atmosphere and setting that Howard describes is just phenomenal. There's intense combat. This one was a great one. You have a major confrontation with Conan and Kel at the end. You have Conan again being resourceful, smart, exemplifying his strength, putting himself on the line, knowing that he is outgunned. It's against all odds type situations, time and time again. You just can't help but cheer for him. I really enjoyed, again, the nobleman, how he tries to set up Conan. I thought that was really done really well. Some of the excerpts were also just phenomenal. One of them was, the clash of steel on scales echoed across the ancient ruins as man and demon clashed, each a force of nature. That was really, really good. Another one was, the barbarian stood like a lion at bay, his sword gleaming in the unnatural light. Death was certain, but Conan never hesitated to meet it head on. And that is like the epitome of Conan when he is in battle or he has made his stand. It was so epic. Overall, probably, again, I'm not going to say probably. It was my favorite Conan so far. It was just so good. It had everything. It had sword and sorcery. It had a huge boss. It had intrigue and mystery, a trap. It had an Octavia, the dame, that is put out for bait, and you kind of feel sorry for her, and yet she has Conan to lean on. It's so much cunning. It's just everything you want in a classic sword and sorcery tale. It was epic. I enjoyed it. If I could, I don't rate these, but this would definitely be very high on my list for the entries in Conan. It's my favorite, and I just am gushing about the whole thing. It was such a good story. I highly recommend you read Conan. If you've never took the dive to check out Robert E. Howard, I highly suggest this collection by Howard, The Coming of Conan the Cimmerian. I believe I got this off of Amazon for like $15. I've tried to find the old school mass market paperbacks. Most used bookstores around me sell those things for like $10 or $12, and they're beat up, but they're just highly collectible. And this has several different tales and notes and essays in it. This is definitely worth $15 to buy new. I'm always a big component on buying used, buying local, that kind of thing. But you just can't go wrong for the price, and it's a really good book. Highly recommend this. Again, I'll stop gushing. I enjoyed this one. The Devil in Iron by Robert E. Howard, my favorite in this collection. Awesome story. You should check it out. And that's my review for this week on Conan. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you all on the next one. Thanks.